God did it. And in the top seat of the last Bundesliga out in Bayern Munich trailed, led by ultimately drew 2-2 against Freiburg on a Friday night. The result which places a huge question mark about whether the Bavarian Giants can secure 12th straight title. Perhaps they can attribute their poor showing to the fact that they had this UEFA Champions League last 16 game. Talk about the leg tie on their mind as Bayern Munich find themselves in the unfamiliar position of facing elimination unless they can turn around a 1-0 reverse from the first leg again. It is the sound of the UEFA Champions League! And on the show with me, Lagos City, don't get too busy. I've got a man with me to have a chit chat with me. Did you know will possibly come your way a little bit? But then let's talk about the man we have on the show today. Good evening, beautiful Lagos City and beyond. I remain the voice of the match, your creative, loving host. I would always give you all of this update on the show. You don't want to know how this means to me. So did you know we'll have to change the bed from the Champions League sound? We'll come back to it again. But meanwhile, let's meet our man on the show. Our guest, don't sound like Mark, I guess, a very big name on the show, the Madrid star, the best club in the world. Talk about this sound. Let me play the sound again. Listen up. Only one team knows about this sound very better. Until you get to break 15-14. I mean, just make it 15 and you're okay. Talking about 14-time major champion Real Madrid, Hala Madrid, when you see them. The Los Blancos, the White, the Galacticos, the best club in the Champions League world. And the next voice you hear is the man, Charles.
Lagos, what's popping? Good to be here, Kizzy K.
Right. What are you expecting today?
Champions League. Sound of love, man. The best sound ever.
The best sound ever. So the one thing to be looked about is the fact we see Thomas Tuchel. How does he get the result right today?
Wow, it's going to be a big one for Tuchel tonight.
Right, a very big game.
Tuchel's fate is already determined. By the end of the season, he's out.
It's out.
But for the players, there's a lot to play for tonight.
So what side would you say will get the result right today if you were to say?
I think home advantage. Bayern should do the job.
Does it still work in football?
Yeah, it does. Still does.
Right.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
So
given the fact that this is a Champions League night, come on.
So you see Bayern getting the result, right?
Yeah, the stats favor Bayern doing the job tonight against Syria sides. They've been 2-goal margins and above has secured their move to the round of 16.
So you see, okay, let's take it elsewhere about Paris Saint-Germain to say that.
Paris Saint-Germain
2-0 first leg. I think that of the Bayern Munich is quite different because Lazio got the result right all the time, 1-0, and that was in Italy, but now they're playing Germany. Yeah,
so that's why I said the home advantage could count for Bayern tonight.
So was it the home advantage that counted for Lazio the last time they won?
The team was in a bit of the Bayern side was not really that up to speed, as it were.
Right.
But, given the circumstances which they find themselves in tonight, and like I did say, Thomas Tuchel's fate is already determined.
Right.
I think it's in the hands of the players tonight to be able to deliver the goods and to make sure they go ahead in this Champions League.
Okay, so we go with did you know, or quickly, maybe did you know have to come first? But more of the Champions League days, I like to take it off. But let's do it. It's a long time. A lot of people on my DM and be like, it's a long time you gave us Did You Know. So let's switch the bed to the Champions League off for now. While Did You Know come your way. Then we have a chit chat. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. If you're open at the party from Lagos City, the voice of the mic is here. Kizzy K. Don't go anywhere. Did you know? Phil Foden is having his best scoring season in all comes. 2021-2022 season. 45 appearance, 14 goals. 22-23 season, 48 appearance, 15 goals. And also 2023-2024 season, 40 appearance, 18 goals. Did you know Manchester United had one of the worst results so far? Possession against Manchester City, 74 and 26. Completed passes 7-8, 2-8. You know what got me shocked in this one? Shots on target 8. United just got 1. Did you know? 12th match, Arsenal Porto. Did you know? Arsenal won yesterday against talking about Sheffield United at the Premier League 6-0. All they got, the ball gate setting on goal, Martinelli, Havertz, Rice, White. And also, while they were celebrating, Porto also won Benfica this week. That was the weekend on Sunday, I beg your pardon. And Galeno went down, Pepe leader, made it. I'll go for the Porto side. His name is Loda, I beg your pardon. Did you know League 1 will no longer be called Uber 8 League 1, McDonald has bought the name right for 20 million euro a season. So from next year, the championship will be called League on McDonald. Did you know Nottingham Forest defender Felipe Tedefort will retire from football at the end of the season? 380 appearances, 7 trophies won for likes of Porto, Atleti, Corinthians, Red Bull, Borgognano. Did you know the Premier League looks very highly competitive? Club Liverpool 63 points, Man City 62 points, Arsenal 61 points. None of those teams can afford to lose a game. Did you know Kanu Nwankwo remains most decorated Nigerian footballer of all time? UEFA Champions League winner, 1-time UEFA Cup winner, 3 times FA Cup winner, Olympic gold medal Atlanta 96. I would not forget in a hurry. 2 times English Premier League winner. He was literally a part of the team that won the Invisible. 3 times Dutch Eredivisie, 1-time Nigerian Premier League, 1-time under 17 World Cup, 2 times African Footballer of the Year. Let's give it up for the credit man. Talk about Kanu Nwankwo. Did you know Bukayo Saka becomes the 6th Premier League player since November 2018 to reach 50 goals and 50 assists in all competition? He joins Mo Salah, Son Heung-min, Bruno Fernandes, Riyad Mahrez and Kevin De Bruyne as Starboy 10s. Did you know Chelsea have identified Ruben Amorim and Roberto De Zerbi as potential Mauricio Pochettino replacement? Did you know Arsenal are scoring like they own football? Match week 21, they won 5-0 to Crystal Palace. And against Nottingham Forest in match week 22, it was a 2-1 against Liverpool 3-1. And that was for match week 23. Match week 24, Arsenal won against West Ham 6-0 with all the fans leaving the pitch in the first half. And also match week 25, Arsenal won again 5-0 against Burnley. And it wasn't long again they visited that side. Emirates were the place and they got the result right against Newcastle, the Magpies 4-1. And the question is, did you know Arsenal won yesterday 6-0 against the Bramall Lane South? Charles, let me ask you, what's going on? Is this goal their portion?
Arsenal is trying to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
We are here to stay.
We are here to stay.
Yeah, and then you just have to score many goals just in case it gets down to goals difference.
Right,
so
okay.
have a lot of goals. Yeah.
Okay, did you know Netflix are going to release a Man City documentary series from the terrible winning season? Trailer will drop this week, and according to reports. Did you know Morocco has sent Real Madrid its squad for next international break? And guess what? Brahim Diaz is among the general. Frankie de Jong is expected to miss out for 4 weeks. He's expected to miss up to 4 weeks. According to report, he should be back for the Champions League quarterfinal if Barcelona makes it. Pedro Gonzalez will be out for 5 to 6 weeks. Expected to be back in April as well. Frankie out, Gavi out, Pedri out. Can they get the result against Napoli?
It's going to be a tough one.
Right.
Because, like I said, the midfield game for Barcelona is always very key.
Right.
Everything flows from the midfield. So if those trio are not in that lineup, let's see what Xavi comes up.
Okay, did you know Alina's beaten by our first leg? Did you know Inzaghi's side only lost once in league this season with a goal different of what you can imagine? Did you know the NFF hold talks with Emmanuel Amunike to take over the Super Eagles job ahead of 26th World Cup qualifier? The Federation appointed the head coach of the technical department as interim boss till coach is employed for that very one. Did you know what manager Pep Guardiola said about Foden? He said he's already the player of the season. Yes or no?
I disagree.
You disagree? Did you know? Oh, it doesn't sound like a hype. England's attackers are doing so well this season. Gerard Bowen 27, 17 goals, 6 assists. Bukayo Saka 22, 16 goals, 13 assists. Phil Foden 23, 18 goals, 10 assists. Anthony Gordon 23 goals, 9, 7 assists. Jude Bellingham 20 years, 20 goals and 8 assists. Oli Watkins 28, 21 goals and 10 assists. Moving on again, talk about Raheem Sterling 29, 8 goals, 9 assists. Cole Palmer 21, 9 goals. Cole Palmer's got 14 goals, seriously. 10 assists. James Maddison 27, 3 goals, 8 assists. Harry Kane 30, 31 goals, 8 assists. Are they threat to the Euro coming up.
Euros is going to be explosive. It's going to be
Right.
explosive.
You don't fear England?
England build with the momentum in qualifiers, but when they get to the tournament, it dies off.
What happened in the Euro? They went far to the final. They lost.
Yeah, which was strange for me personally, because England is normally known for building up probably to like quarterfinals.
Right.
Yeah, but this time they went all the way to the final. So hopefully we see a fighting spirit in them this time.
Okay, let's go. Did you know Bayer Leverkusen are now 10 points on top of the Bundesliga? One more win and their unbeaten run continues. 99 goals scored in 34 games, 11 goals and 11 assists for Grimaldo, 10 goals and 10 assists for Frimpong. They are doing well. Xabi Alonso doing super well. Did you know Barcelona will play against Napoli in the UEFA Champions League without their midfield trio, Gavi, Frankie, Pedri? There is a possibility that Barca will play the rest of the season without this trio. How can they cope? Did you know Diego Simeone Atletico Madrid is the only member of La Liga top 10 to win their game at the weekend? Real Madrid must be really impressed about the scoreline. Did you know Phil Foden, 18 goals, 10 assists, and 23-year-old so far has a lot to offer this season? Maybe so much to be going into, but let's keep it aside because of the Champions League talks. Okay, so we get back to talking ways now. Come with me, Charles. Talk about Pesaro for a start. We start with this one now. Why are you laughing?
Your uncle and your guy.
I love Pesaro. Why?
I
I
love
Pesaro. Okay, so according to reports now, Munich is the man to take us to South African game. Talk about the World Cup qualifier coming up next.
Yeah.
That aside, right. Pesaro, according to reports, said, I would go if you want. You know how it works? It took us to the Nations Cup final.
Yeah.
And whenever you do this stuff kind of a thing, your CV will get big.
Definitely.
Now, Pesaro has told the NFF, I want to earn $120,000 monthly. Pay cut was about, he was earning 70,000 euro. I mean, yeah. And okay, $50,000. He said, okay, let's do 50. And an ultimatum was placed on him, and as long as he worked, Pesaro got us the silverware. Now, I ask the NFF at some point, I can't report, we're offering him $80,000.
Okay.
And he said, I want 120. It's no more than 50 now. But then we are going to let the Pesaro leave now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are beginning to say, I'm going to bring in some stories quickly on the show. But you now, do you think we should go back to a Joseph Pesaro and give him the job, or we should let him go and give an indigenous man this job?
Well, my stance has not changed about Joseph Pesaro leaving, regardless of his antecedents and how far he has taken the team this season.
Right.
I think we should let him go. Bringing in someone indigenous as Emmanuel Amunike,
right,
speaks well, promising. Amunike is known for discipline and a bit of tactics ability.
Tactical player, right?
Tactical player that he is. Yeah. So we hope to see what happens in the qualifier games. But as for Pesaro, I think he should leave and we should settle his payments amicably, and we should be able to.
Okay, so no indigenous coach can handle Super Eagles. Super Eagles star wants NFF for Pesaro replacement. Not me saying, according to report. Now, a decision on who will lead the senior national team of Nigeria is expected to be made in the coming days following the expiration of the contract of former coach Joseph Pesaro, my friend, who guided the team to the final of the Africa Cup Nation in Cote d'Ivoire. Pesaro, who led the team to their best finish in 11 years before they were beaten 1-0 by the host in the final, announced the expiration of his contract, bidding farewell to the team. But the Nigerian Football Federation NFF is yet to confirm his exit, with talks continuing to extend his deal. Now, that's the money I talked about.
Yeah.
The deadline of the end of March has been set for an agreement with both parties, not a par, on what his monthly earning would be like. The NFF proposed $50,000 while the coach is demanding $120,000 a month. I mean, talking about a month, right? Now, a new offer of $80,000 has been lodged by the football body, and Pesaro is still looking at it and is like, no.
Definitely, the reason he's holding on to that amount, as it were, Because in this boardroom games of negotiations, you need to stand your ground at a certain point. He has gotten a bit of boost from having taken Nigeria thus far in the tournament, but I don't see what he has to offer beyond what he has given us in the tournament. So that's why I will say we should let him go. And that's that notion that there is no Nigerian coach that can handle the Super
You don't think that is true?
I don't think that's true.
Okay, we go off that one. I'll bring you more updates now. Ex-international Ijeoma Egwuatu, 1918 Nations Cup winner, has disclosed that while Super Eagles coach Jose Peseiro did not resign as being peddled. Egwuatu, who made a call in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria NAN on Saturday in Lagos, said the Gaffer's contract ended and it was not renewed. Do you understand?
Exactly. Yeah.
He urged him to move on, adding that Peseiro had performed averagely as coach of the Super Eagles.
Definitely.
Peseiro did not resign as the story is being peddled.
Exactly.
His contract ended and it was not renewed. End of story. He should bow out when the vision is loud. If the vision was not loud, the government wouldn't have given him the award that nobody could have ever imagined. Peseiro got a reward that has never been given to any coach in the world. Not because he won the AFCON, but because he came second. That's what Monique is saying. Sorry, Egwuatu, beg your pardon.
Yeah.
He should leave Nigeria alone to face the future. We need a coach who will take us to win something because we are tired of coaches who cannot win anything for us, he said.
Yeah.
He called on the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, to look inward for an indigenous coach to handle the national team of the Super Eagles, adding that Nigeria needed a better hand to handle the Super Eagles unless we want to be enslaved forever in our colonial mentality where we think that only the white can coach us to succeed.
Yeah.
Now, all around, he said, all around us, we hear about some Nigerians who are excelling in the field of endeavors and they are leaving the country to go and help other countries.
Yeah.
Football is not a rocket of science.
Definitely.
But a simple game. We have a lot of Nigerians who have all the qualifications to take us to the next level.
Yeah.
For me, I won't suffer from colonial mentality again and enough of foreign coaches. Now, it's time for the Nigerian coach to handle our national team, he said. Do you buy to the story?
Ijeoma Egwuatu has spoken brilliantly well. I agree with him 100%. We can do better with our indigenous coaches.
Okay.
We can. Nations around us are not so much as going out there to get a foreign coach. Cape Verde didn't get a foreign coach, I believe. Some other countries around us too, African nations too, are looking inwards.
Right.
Yeah. So what's different for us? We can do better with our indigenous.
Do you have any manager in mind?
Amunike right now is decent.
So you think Amunike can give us the job?
Amunike is decent.
Are you proposing that they make him permanent manager?
We need to see what he can do first with the team. Then you can.
How many games do you want to judge with?
I don't know how many games we have up till the.
We have some games to play, but South Africa looks the closest, right?
South Africa, okay, fine. Let's see. Then we can start from there, and then we can assess his tactical abilities and his man management, and then we can say what we can do with the team.
Okay, let's go on. Let's bring a message about Truss Ekong saying he had a role with Peseiro that nearly derailed AFCON 2023 dreams. William Truss Ekong have revealed that discord between him and my friend, former Super Eagles head coach Peseiro, nearly cost him a place in the Nigerian squad for the 2023 African Cup of Nations. Truss Ekong was to him said, it resulted in us not actually speaking for a few months. He wasn't talking to my friend Peseiro. Truss Ekong told the report, that was the time where my pride and ego, I think, maybe got the better of me. I thought about stopping. He was almost going to quit. Thankfully, I have got a good group of friends, group of people around me who took me out of it. It made me think about my younger self and how much it meant and how proud I was to play my first game for Nigeria. I deserve to give my younger self a better ending, so that was the thing that changed my mind. I think my career has always been a testament of not giving up. Peseiro, with this man, no disrespect to any of these guys, but what would you have missed if Truss Ekong wasn't part of the squad?
I wouldn't know what I missed. Though. I wouldn't know, but it speaks volumes of man management from Peseiro's angle. Probably there were some tensions that we can't. I mean, obviously, but for this report right now, we wouldn't have known that such transpired in in this camp, in the camp of the Eagles. Then,
Right.
Well, be at his may, he did well in stepping up,
Right.
and putting the nation first,
Yeah.
and doing what was right.
Okay, so we go running now. This one now. Napoli President Aurelio De Laurentiis says selling Victor Osimhen will be more emotional than financial. Osimhen could leave for fee as high as €150 million this summer. De Laurentiis said this according to reports, saying Osimhen has a release clause. That's a lot of money. Money is Napoli's latest problem. But we have always made good purchases and will continue to do so in the future. The problem is only sentimental because every time a player leaves, it's like saying goodbye to a child. But at the same time, you are happy even when we achieve success elsewhere. Osimhen would even miss in Napoli. He must leave. He must leave.
He just has to leave. I mean, De Laurentiis can quote a poem, write a poem,
Right.
about whatever is going to happen when he leaves, but he sure don't know. He knows Osimhen has to leave.
Right.
They need the money, and they've been good for sporting good talent. So come on.
So why not?
Just don't they just invent the wheel.
They need to get a number 9 because for me, Giacomo Raspadori would not do the job of a number 9. Don't get it wrong. And also, Pep Guardiola tells Laporta who should be next coach for Barcelona. So, you need to be good. You need to be very okay before people can listen to you. Now, Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola has offered his recommendation to Barcelona president Joan Laporta for new coach. Laporta is seeking for a new coach to replace Xavi, who will step down at the end of the season. According to reports, says Laporta asked friend Guardiola, that's a friend now, for advice on Xavi's successor when Johan Cruyff was alive. Barca's number 1 always consulted the Dutchman, talk about the Dutch maestro on important sporting decision to be made. Now, after the passing of the Blaugrana legend, Laporta has turned to his friend Pep Guardiola. And the city manager has suggested Roberto De Zerbi as the ideal coach for Barcelona club. As the ideal coach for the Barcelona bench, the Italian manager at Brighton has a release clause of €10 million. De Zerbi, Barcelona, can he rearrange the team? I love De Zerbi.
I love De Zerbi. Honestly, I love him.
Right.
His style of play, his tactical and man management with young players. He's been able to do well with young players. I spotted his prowess in Sassuolo.
Right.
Yeah, he did so well for Sassuolo. Working with a group of players, young players.
Right.
Yeah, and he brought out the best in them. For Guardiola giving his consultation about and his referral, it speaks volumes of his state of
I mean, they are asking the right man.
Yeah, they are asking the right man who's been so successful in football today.
When a man is successful talking to you, what do you say? You need to listen, right?
You need to listen to him. I think Barcelona's president did well in asking him.
Okay.
Even though there seems to be a little, come on.
Right. Okay, let's talk about the Dutchman again. Great Gullit now has come to say Mbappe could win the Champions League with Paris Saint-Germain. Dutch legend Gullit can understand Kylian Mbappe choosing leaving for Real Madrid away from Paris Saint-Germain. Mbappe is set to join Real Madrid when PSG deal expires in June. Gullit told the report, Real Madrid is the biggest club in the world. If Madrid calls you, you almost always say yes. You don't say no.
You don't say no.
I understand that Madrid want to have the best players in the world, so they went for Cristiano Ronaldo and other players like that. And I understand that Mbappe will believe that they can win with Real Madrid. He's already won much with Paris Saint-Germain, but he wants the Champions League, and perhaps he think it is not going to happen at Paris Saint-Germain. I said, I still think he can do it. I think they are having a good team, but it has been there for a long time and we want to see the change. How do you advise a player who have stayed up to 6 years, going to 7 years, to stay back with Paris Saint-Germain? Can they even win the Champions League?
PSG, to be honest,
would they ever win it? Yes, you don't know for the future, right?
For the future, probably yes, they could for the future. But for now, I can't really see them winning it because Mbappe has been the most consistent player with all the big names that have gone through PSG. Messi, Neymar, the likes, name it. Cavani, name it. Every other person has come and gone. I mean, 6 years.
And Champions League has been what it was.
Champions League has been eluding you for so many years. Come on. So I think his choice of going to Real Madrid is just a match made in heaven. He sees that there's a lot of possibilities in winning the Champions League with Real Madrid. But for this season, I don't think so.
Okay, so we run to see how we go so that by 5:40 the lines will be open. But let's bring you this report now. Man United and Borussia Dortmund will try to sort out a want-away style future this summer. The Red Devils and German Giants are reportedly set to talks to determine Jadon Sancho's future. The winger is not wanted at United, especially if boss manager Erik ten Hag continues to be in charge come next season. Senior figures at United has already said they are ready to sell Sancho permanently, and they are not impressed with what they have learned about his attitude. Dortmund would not mind signing him for the long term, but want another loan with an option to buy. So you need to prove yourself right.
Yeah.
Now, United would only do such a deal if the option was switched to an obligation to buy. Don't play us. United is trying to be careful here.
Yeah, you're trying to play smart.
Yeah.
And I did say this yesterday that a loan with the option to buy would suffice.
Yeah, would have triggered better.
Would suffice. So I think that's what they're going to, and especially if Erik ten Hag still remains the manager of Man United.
It's a no-go area for Sancho.
It's a no-go area for Sancho. So they will have to do another loan and probably with an option to buy.
Okay, so Charles, as of last season, did Arsenal fail people?
Arsenal failed a lot of people last
So do you know that Xhaka has won his Bayern Leverkusen teammate of what happened at Arsenal? Let me bring the story to you, Lagos City. Arsenal failed title challenge of last season is the inspiration for Granit Xhaka's Bundesliga quest this season. The Bayern Leverkusen star spoke about how he failed to get his team over the line last time. The Gunners lost out to Man City, with Xhaka determined this season Bundesliga table toppers will not make the same mistakes. He told reports, "It's good we can be proud of what we've done, but nothing is won yet. I'm speaking about my own experience of what I had seen last season. I think it was similar point over second and we didn't win the league. I know the experience, and of this is what I shared with the dressing room. Of course, 10 points is not a lot in football when you have 10 games left."
Yeah.
On warning his teammate about the last season experience, he added, "For sure, they know. Now, they're asking me day by day, you've been in this situation, how was it and what happened?" I tried to explain to them, but you can't explain it with words. You have to feel it. Let's see where we are after 34 games. Bayer Leverkusen, are they ever going to sleep?
Bayern Leverkusen, a surprise wonder for us this season, honestly. Xabi Alonso is doing a great and fantastic job with the side. Xhaka is speaking from experience, and I hope those players are listening and are taking in what he's telling them because he's been there before. So he knows how it feels like, because Arsenal last season should have done it for everybody, but they let us down. But he's taking the lessons learned from there, and I hope the players listen.
Okay, so we bring you this one update again about Mason Greenwood about to return to Man United. Let's talk about this guy, a player I love so much. Getafe forward Mason Greenwood could return to parent club Manchester United for the sake of his family. Now, Greenwood feels a return to England will bring his parents back together. A source told report, Mason has been very happy in Spain and knows a lot of top clubs, including Barcelona, are interested in him.
Yeah.
He has annoyed with United about how they handled the situation following his charges, so has always been reluctant to return. He doesn't want to return for now. And that's what Mason Greenwood. But his mom and dad have spent long period apart since Mason moved to Spain, and everyone knows long distance relationship can be hard, especially given the pressure that they were under ever since Mason Greenwood was first arrested in January 2022. Now, it's been very difficult 2 years for the Greenwood family, and his coming back would reunite them again. He thinks a lot of their problem could be solved if he went back to United. He's very close to his parents, so it's one of the reasons why a move back could happen soon. Mason Greenwood is needed back. Is Man United missing him?
Wow,
I know the answer to that question though.
This is a tough one for Mason Greenwood, because you're caught in between the line of family and your future
and profession,
and your profession. Come on, so it's I prefer wisdom for him though.
Wisdom,
but he has to.
Can you share your wisdom with him?
I can't speak for him.
I know, but just let's hear you.
Advise him, because having gone through that ordeal, of being labeled, a rapist and all sorts. in the media,
Right.
and then you're returning back to that same country. Come on, it's going to take a lot.
And it's a big club as well, Man United.
Psychologically and mentally,
He was almost derailed.
Is he ready to return back to Man United? So that's why I say it's a big call for him between your family and your future and your profession. So
Okay, so let's go. So let me quickly bring this one to you. Chelsea wanting Ruben Amorim or De Zerbi. Who is better to replace Pochettino? And second, Poche is that the best way Chelsea can get forward?
I have lost patience with Pochettino.
You lost patience. If you can lose patience, what about Todd Bowley?
I have lost Todd Bowley.
I mean, if you're an individual,
Bowley,
like you can lose.
Todd Bowley is a businessman.
Okay.
Let him handle business.
Right.
Yeah. Poch has succeeded in doing that for Chelsea, allowing him to tell him, see, you can't.
But you talk about this now. Poche, according to the report, Pochettino doesn't have a good relationship with Todd Bowley. But one thing is certain, let me get you now. Pochettino has always said to the media, said to the board of Chelsea, I love this club. These players are not my set of players. Give me more money. Let me go to the market and get players. But it feels like they don't want to look his way. And Ruben Amorim, the Sporting CP man, has been the man.
Sometimes you must understand that for such a club like Chelsea,
Right.
their patience elasticity is very small.
Do you know that patient, like you talk about, was a Roman Abramovich pattern?
Yeah,
anytime he sacks, he wins trophies.
It seems
but
like
Todd Bowley cannot continue.
It
sacking
seems
managers.
like it's become the DNA of the club right now.
I know.
Yeah,
but Todd Bowley has been sacking very closely. Thomas Tuchel left, Graham Potter left. All of these managers
right
leaving.
now. The moment Poch said that he has a good rapport with the owners of the club, and I knew something was going off. The moment he says that, watch every Chelsea manager that has said that. There's always been a plan on the ground.
Okay, so we need to run now. It's 5:40. I don't want to scam me on the outside. Quickly, last question for Wabale, Chippa United, 2 million the other time pounds. But away from that, QPR calling, wanted to sign him, and also we talked about it yesterday. But then Saudi Pro side, Atleti Fax, the Vijera team wants to sign the Nigerian Chippa United goalkeeper. Better word. Which one is advisable? Make you follow Saudi money go. He's 27 years.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Or do you think it will be okay for this man, talk about Stanley Wabali, to stay with QPR, or better still, stay back with Chippa? Although they want a good business, so he won't stay back again.
I would say he should go to QPR. One, for visibility.
Right.
You can always go back to the Saudi Pro League when you're older.
Okay.
And I do know that keepers get better as they age.
Right.
So that's my best advice.
Okay, so because of it's the Champions League day, we have to switch the sound and we work with the Champions League sound. Let me let you know what we're talking about. After that, the sound comes away. Now on the show, be a part 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. But you want to do on WhatsApp, it's still okay. 0817175638. Now, what are we talking about? I'll let you know. Now, the first one is the Pesaro. Talking about Pesaro, do you listening to me want Jose Pesaro back? Who is the manager for you? Who do you want? Don't tell me no for Pesaro and tell me no manager. Who do you want? Bring it on the show. Let's talk about it. And also, Stanley Wabali, you could possibly might need your advice, personal deal. If you're Wabali's agent, which would you prefer, QPR or Saudi Arabia? Go back in the money. And also, away from that, what's your take about Chus Ekong testimony? Would we have lost someone if he never made it to the AFCON? Another one is Barcelona coach seeking Pep Guardiola. Do you see De Zerbi doing so well with the Barcelona side? Talk about football club Barcelona, the Catalonian. And next, would Gullit said Mbappe can win the Champions League with Paris Saint-Germain? Now, true, I've been a lie. Okay, so another one, can Bayern Leverkusen ever sleep? Can they be the next Arsenal for last season? Is it ever possible? In fact, is there no way you can think back and be like, Bayern Leverkusen will lose the league this time, just like Arsenal did? Is it possible? And then, does Man United need Mason Greenwood back now? What is the fate of Jadon Sancho? Chelsea, Ruben Amorim and De Zerbi, sacking Pochettino, would it bring Chelsea success? All of this, talk about it. I mean, I feel like choose what you want to talk about. Just pick it up and let's talk. The phone lines again not very, 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 very hard. Let's go 0700 903 903 903. But let's work with the Champions League sound and give the respect to who it's you. The sound comes your way now. It is the sound of great football. It is the UEFA Champions League sound. I remain the voice of the mic. My name is Kizzy K. You're still listening to Voice of the People now, the Point FM. Let's go back to the phone lines and know who we have here. Welcome. Great. Are you doing okay? Are you doing okay? Can you hear me? Good evening.
I can hear you, Kizzy K.
Welcome to the show. What is your name?
Yeah, this is Akajaja from Okota.
Akajaja. His contract with the Nigerian Football Federation. Talk about the NFF. Back to the phone line. Let's get on this, man. Welcome. Great. Oluwashemilore, you're great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Let's have you talk to me.
Yeah, for me,
Right.
I don't even know the coach that I coach that but I don't see very good coach.
What's the definition of a good coach? Who's a good coach?
Maybe there's even big Siasia come back.
Is Pesero not good, my friend?
You said they should bring Siasia back.
Yes, I like Siasia.
You want Siasia? Are you serious right now? You prefer right?
Do you know that because this summer now we're looking for a job. They're a better coach more than the one that is this season. After this Guardiola coach and him as the coach, that three coach now this season. If you look the outside now, there is a good coach outside.
Right.
So let's play that maybe Chelsea will go for one for all these coach that is looking for the next season.
Chelsea already have Amorim on the list. Chelsea have Amorim. Chelsea have what's his name again? De Zerbi.
And De Zerbi.
I'm not happy of that one. I want Mourinho or this Conte to come back.
Mourinho. Okay, Conte is better. Conte is better.
Okay.
This Bayern Munich coach.
Thomas Tuchel.
Yes, that's the coach. That's my
all these managers, you want them back. Okay. All right, thank you so much, Oluwashemilore. Thank you so much. I got you on that side, man. It sounds weird response.
No way, no.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, right.
Welcome. Let's talk. Good evening. What's your name?
Eddie calling from Ogun State.
Medics, you're welcome.
Medics.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Very well. Go ahead, Medics.
These coaches that Chelsea bosses are listening like this. I'm not happy with it, too.
Okay.
I'm not really happy with it.
You're not happy with the Zerbi?
I'm not really happy. He's just listing average coaches. So he does see. So he can't see Conte and that Julian Nagelsmann, that Bayern Munich former coach
Nagelsmann.
now.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't you see them? He just choosing this Brighton coach that is suffering now. And all that
wait.
Sporting Lisbon could
Medics, I understand that your mouth sometimes could be bad. What do you mean the Zerbi? I'm talking about the Zerbi that Barcelona Football Club is licking and wanting. What are you saying? He's got a good job.
The coach is still suffering.
He's suffering.
He's doing good, and Brighton is still in 9th. And Chelsea is still 11th. You can't look for another better coach.
He's got a good style of play, the Zerbi. That will be checked about. Looking at the quality of play that Chelsea have got now, you don't want to compare with that of Brighton.
We need a coach that is used to not trophy prone.
Okay. I'll let you go. Your mouth is not good for today. Say, man. Thank you so much. Not trophy prone. Yeah. Medics magic as well. That guy mouth not good though. Welcome to the show. Great to have you join us. Good evening.
Good evening.
Very welcome. What's your name?
Mr. Ben.
Mr. Ben from Eba. Are you doing okay?
I'm fine, my brother.
Very well. I'm all right. Thank you so much for your concern. Let's talk.
If Nigeria make any mistake, we're not qualify for this World Cup.
Exactly. That's a very, very vital point.
If you want to appoint Amuneke, you don't give a coach assistant.
Okay.
It's established coach. Two of them have different ideologies.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
You can't carry two coaches that have different ideologies. Carry Amuneke, carry Amos, carry all of them and join together. What do you think that will happen to the team? This one will tell you 5-5-3-2. This one will tell you 4-4-2. This one will tell you 4-4-3-3. 3-3-1.
So Ben, what's best now? What do you think is best for us? What do you advise? What do you think is best for Nigerian football? What do you advise for Super Eagles?
I want Pesero to come back.
You want Pesero to come back?
Money. If you bring a foreign coach now,
right?
If you bring a new coach, he will take you 1 year to study the environment and study the players. 1 year for experiment. This man has paid it. We are losing matches that time.
Right.
Now he have known the players. The players have understood it.
And they're literally playing for him as well.
Yes, if you have to bring another coach, and if you want to give Amoneke the job, you pay him $50,000 a month. Because if you don't pay him well, he will collect bribe.
Oh.
And when he collects bribe, there will be problem. If you will do collect bribe?
I won't take bribe. No, never take bribe. I don't take bribe.
You will take.
I don't take.
I give you 10 million naira. You will take.
I won't take bribe. I won't take bribe. Thank you so much, Ben. Ben, thank you so much.
One family to go to Saudi Arabia. One family Saudi Arabia.
For the money, Abi.
Money is everything.
Money is everything. Ben from Iba. Thank you so much. For me, thank you so much.
Playing in Saudi and they are still inviting them in Brazil.
Okay. Let him go to Saudi, collect his money. That guy said it to my face, and it felt like you take bribe. I would never take bribe, never. I would never take bribe. The money Pesero sends to me.
Do you take bribe?
I don't take bribe. I've never had bribe. No, even while I was in school growing up, every way, all my part of my life, I don't like bribe. But one thing Pesero does, Pesero will always show me love, right?
He will show you love.
Back to the phone lines. Welcome to the show. Good evening. What's your name?
Hello, good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. It's Moses from Ejigo.
Did you say Tosi?
Moses
from Ejigo. You're welcome. Let's talk, Moses.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Chelsea job.
All right, you want to talk about it? Let's hear you.
The Chelsea job.
Okay, go ahead, Moses.
I would love Chelsea to appoint the special one for the time because
Mourinho, the special one. You guys believe Mourinho still got it? You believe Mourinho is the best man for Chelsea job?
Yes.
Why Mourinho? Why?
Because he has been a fantastic coach for some while now. So I think he can still do good with Chelsea.
Okay. I'll take that from you. All right, thank you so much.
For our goalkeeper, I would love him to go to Saudi to collect the money, the early money.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Money all the way. Is there anything money cannot solve?
Nah.
Think about it well before you say no. Back to the phone lines. Open the lines quite late today. Apologies again. Welcome to the show. Good evening. What's your name? Let's talk.
Good evening. This is Fred.
Fred, what's your location? Would not be wrong to know.
Fred from our papa.
Fred from our papa. Let's have you quickly. 30 seconds would not be bad.
I just want to say something.
All right.
Borussia Dortmund losing the league to Bayern and Arsenal losing the league. Which one is more closer?
Borussia Dortmund had a. On that final day. What are you saying?
Yeah.
My response was. My response would be better word. My response would be Borussia Dortmund had it wrong.
Yeah.
On that day at home. Not even go take. Not take a more. EJ. No.
So they should learn from Borussia Dortmund, not Arsenal.
Is that where you're coming from? This guy's cameo. Yeah. Are you an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
No wonder you come with those defense like Pesero. Thank you so much, Fred. All right, save. I was thinking, what was he saying?
Yeah.
He defends so well.
Yeah, he has a point.
His point is actually vital. But what Shaka is saying was the point. Arsenal got ahead of time.
Were losing
exactly.
points.
So I think he can actually compare what Shaka was saying is better of the Dortmund. Yeah. Dortmund got opportunity on the last day as well.
Yeah.
But Arsenal were trailing. I lost money on the show, right? I lost money on the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about Arsenal. Hello, welcome to the show. What's your name? Great to have you. Let's talk.
Hello, good evening.
What is your name? Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm here.
Nice to hear from you again.
Nice to hear from you as well. What's your name?
My name is Babatunde calling from Ijeoma.
Oh, Babatunde from Ijeoma, my guy at time. Let's talk. Welcome. Right, you're my friend. You're my friend. Now, not they give you hype now. You know my guy now. You know my guy against you.
Okay, let me shoot out the one between the coaches of.
Okay, let's have you.
I prefer theater. The Nigerian national team, not because of what is happening.
Okay.
I believe that theater is the only one can handle Nigerian.
The only one.
Very well.
That's a big word.
Yes, because the guy is very disciplined.
Oh, disciplined.
Very disciplined.
A disciplinarian, all right.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. So he's the only one that can handle this guy.
Okay.
You
All
understand me? I
Okay.
prefer something here.
Okay, but today from
Thank you.
Ijeoma, God bless you as well. That's Ijeoma. I used to know Ijeoma. I think that's a Lima show, right? He said he would prefer a Samson Siasa. The second man saying that, and you begin to wonder what does Siasa bring? It's a big name, right? No, he knows the game as well. He knows football. I've played with him in Siasa 1. I know him well. But is he the right man for the job? Only time will tell on that. I don't really think so. No. No disrespect to every other opinion. It's the show, the radio station name is Voice of the People, not the Punch FM. So it's a station that gives you opportunity to talk, but we need you to talk and say it right. Time up on me, but let's get on this call. Possibly become the Champions League phase. More opportunities. Let's have you. Welcome. Good evening. What's your name?
Hello.
You're welcome. Hi, I'm here. How are you doing?
I'm fine. From Kenya.
What's your name? What did you say?
I want Anthony Conte to come to Chelsea.
Okay, Anthony Conte. Did you say Papachi Gozie? Is that what you said?
Papachi Gozie from Kenya.
Papachi Gozie.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anthony Conte to come back to Chelsea.
Yes. I don't want picture.
You don't want Thomas Tuchel. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Papachi Gozie. Actually sound like a man, right? One of the magic on the show. Our time is up. We need to go. Time up, Lagos City and beyond. So sorry I can't get on the phone lines again. The phone lines have a beep. A lot of messages. On YouTube. Let me quickly go on this one quickly. Obi Chukwebuka on YouTube says, did you know Arsenal is the best club in the world? Mikado went as far as saying, good evening to you, Kizike and Co over there. Roberto Watts. That's not an option at all. I would rather have Thomas Tuchel back at the bridge. God bless you guys for the amazing work. And also, Obi Chukwebuka is saying Rooney and Frank Lampard should be better coach for Chelsea at this point in time. A lot of messages on WhatsApp portal saying, Kizike, I'm liking your head though. Your hairstyle is looking quite different face, but not a bad vibe though. I need to go. Sometimes we just have to make it strange in a different way, but it doesn't sound funny, right, Charles? I keep saying it again. It's not really a hairstyle. I'm not really a hair person, right? But I had this outside job, like a side gig, and they said, okay, the dress code is you do this, and you have to go on the head do, and okay, for the money. Outside Arabia, go good now. Let's go now. I'm the voice of the Mac. Charles, let's get on the sign out quickly.
Yeah, Lagos, it's been a great show today.
Right.
It's a Champions League night.
Enjoy great football.
So just enjoy great football.
We also say that against that Paris Saint-Germain.
Don't crack under pressure.
Right.
My house get me so.
Okay, same. Enjoy great football. Bayern Munich against Lazio tonight, 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Both games are 9 p.m. I remain the voice of the Mac. Without goal, there is never Kizike. And there is nothing wrong in starting small, but there's everything wrong when you settle for less. Keep dreaming big, Lagos City. Work hard to make it a reality. My name is